The key to turning around the New York Giants lies in the hands of one man, and that man is Jackson Dart. Today, we're rebuilding the New York Giants. They were 3-14 last season, and they've started this season 0-2, but there's a lot of good things to say about the Giants. They've got one of the most promising young wide receivers, Malik Neighbors, an excellent defensive line with Dexter Lawrence, Brian Burns, Abdul Carter, and of course, the hidden dev rookie quarterback, Jackson Dart. A new rebuild needs a new head coach. I don't know how this passed. EA has, like, bad word mitigation, but I'm booby honker. I've never gotten this to work before. Shit! They got me, bro. Oh, no numbers? They don't know about the tech, though. They don't know about that spelling technology. No way. All right, that's an aggressive variation. So we kick off this season 0-2. We're hosting the Kansas City Chiefs just like in real life. I got to imagine the Chiefs win this game and get their first win. It's crazy that we have the same record as the Chiefs right now, though. The funny thing is we have multiple league leaders on this team right now. Like Russell Wilson has the most passing yards in real life at this time. Malik Neighbors has the most receiving yards. Paulson Adebo the most solo tackles. Brian Burns is top 5 in sacks. Like on paper, you'd be like, oh yeah, this team's winning the Super Bowl. And I will admit, it is super weird to be benching Mr. Unlimited, but Mr. Unlimited is 36 years old. He's going to be cashing social security checks in like 2 years, whereas Jackson Dart should hopefully be leading this team in 2 years. That's our goal. Gentlemen, football is here, and the best place to get tickets is the sponsor of today's video, SeatGeek. I've worked with SeatGeek for longer than probably any company, and every time I go to a game, an event, a festival, anything, I use SeatGeek to get my tickets. They put tickets from all across the web into one place, the SeatGeek app, to make buying simple. Each ticket is rated on a scale 1 to 10, so look for the green dots. Those are the better value tickets. I love the app. It's a seamless experience, and there's a reason I work with SeatGeek for almost 10 years now. Also, I can get you $20 off with my code MMG. That's $20 off your first purchase with promo code MMG. So download the SeatGeek app today and enjoy the rest of the video. Also, remember when I said Jackson Dart was hidden dev? I'm thinking of before the season started in like generic draft classes, not the actual Madden ratings. I didn't even realize this until I booted into this week 2. Jackson Dart is a 65 overall. Technically a 69, but his morale is low, likely because they've lost 2 games and he hasn't seen the field. But I'm not giving up on Jackson Dart. I still think we can make this work. It's just gonna be tough. Let's put it that way. Also, I just gotta say, Cam Scadaboo is going to be my starting running back. Cam Scadaboo, Arizona State. This guy is okay, that is not his face. But, slow, yes. Absolute bowling ball tank, yes. I'm gonna build the greatest power back New York has ever seen. And then Malik Neighbors. We got to put him at slot wide receiver. He's literally already an 88 overall, which is disgustingly high for a first-year player. He'll be a 99 overall in a year and a half. Might not even take that long. 96 speed is crazy good. Jackson Dart can be very grateful that he's got Malik Neighbors to throw to. All right, as for the rest of his team, dude, we have so much work to do. Most of this offensive line is dog water. Andrew Thomas is nice. Okay, defensively, though, we do have Darius Alexander out of Toledo. Big boy hidden dev. So, admittedly, Jackson Dart is going to be hard to progress. Defensively, I don't expect us to have that same problem. So, Brian Burns already horrifying. Abdul Carter's already a 77 overall. Dexter Lawrence is obviously incredible. We're going to get to the quarterback really well. This defense actually has, like, immense potential. The offense will be predicated on can we get Jackson Dart star development, and if we can't, then we got to go draft somebody else or sign somebody else or trade for somebody else. I think Malik Neighbors becomes 99 overall no matter what we do. I could put anyone at quarterback. He'd get that. Cam Scadaboo is putting all my eggs in the basket of an 85 speed running back. Like, is this incredibly stupid? Maybe, but I'm doing it. We lost 24-17 to the Kansas City Chiefs, and the 0-3 Giants are taking on the 3-0 Chargers. I'm playing the moments here. I'm going to start to steer this ship in the right direction, and I'm rocking the alternate classics to do it. 2024 season for the New York Giants. We're home in MetLife, hosting Jim Harbaugh and the Los Angeles Chargers, who have actually looked really good this season. But there's head coach Booby Honker looking at his team. I mean, how do you hype this team up? Things are not looking good right now. A good place to start is with a defensive stop. Dexter Lawrence, Abdul Carter, Brian Burns. I mean, you gotta say that D-line is crazy good. It takes more than a good D-line to win football games, but dude, Dexter Lawrence, Brian Burns, Abdul Carter, and you could throw Kayvon Thibodeau in there, but Thibodeau kind of does everything at linebacker. He does a whole lot of it. Ooh, talk about the D-line. And they show up, Brian Burns. 3rd and 11, let's hold him to a field goal, and I'll be feeling great here. We're going to guess pass. I'm on Micah McFadden. Dude, I actually really like the Giants defense. I really do like this defense. We just need a franchise QB. Hey, somebody's got to get home, right? Dexter Lawrence. Oh, my God. He threw that ball away. He almost had an angle. Hey, 4th and 11. We came in to stop him. Although, I'm not going to lie. Dicker, the kicker, doesn't really miss. So, barring a block here. Nope. He's going to pin that thing. Did I just get a roughing the kicker? Art Green just got a roughing the kicker. They get first. Oh, my God. Do we got to hold him here now? Come on, boys. I really am the New York Giants, bro. I came in and just instantly sold for my team. That's brutal. That's brutal. You think they run this football? Let's go on safety, Tyler Nubin. They do run the football. You know, they told me Jim Harbaugh was a run-first offense, so I drafted Amarian Hampton in fantasy, and Amarian Hampton hasn't done dick. Whatever. That's aside from the point. That's very good for us right now on the Giants because we're trying to stop Jay Herbo. Dude, no, dude, if we stuff them on 8 plays within the 10, I will feel like a savage. All right, we got to blitz Brian Burns. We always got to be blitzing Brian Burns. I'm on Okereke here. Just nothing free. Nothing easy. Nothing easy! Brian Burns! Brian Burns, 2 sacks. All right, no roughing the kicker. Guys, or I could get roughing the kicker again, and we could just farm sacks. Just farm sacks on Abdul Carter. Let's go! Not this time. No roughing the kicker this time. All right, that was the hard way to 3 points, but you know what? We got an extra sack because of it. And I feel like that's like a morale booster. I mean, 8 plays within the 10 and they couldn't score. That's pretty awesome for us. All right, Jackson Dart, Cam Scadaboo, Malik Neighbors. This is actually a promising team. I might be talking out my ass, but I'm telling you, Malik Neighbors turns the corner. He's got 2 for 21 right now. We've got 2 timeouts and 40 seconds to go get some points up here. I kind of want to put, yeah, let's put Scadaboo. Let's put Scadaboo out of Texas. Cam Scadaboo is not a pass-catching back. That's exactly what Tyrone Tracy is for. But I don't care. I'm going to build Scadaboo into the ultimate running back. And that's the beauty of Dynasty, baby. Or franchise, I suppose. And look at Johnson. Oh, my God. Jackson Dart. What a ball. Oh, I thought Jackson Dart just went full-blown Tom Brady mode. Turns out that is still Jackson Dart. Damn, dude. I thought he just threw the most perfect pass. Let's not forget about Wan'Dale Robinson either, but I think we can hit Malik Neighbors on a speed out here to preserve some clock, and that's exactly what we can do. All right, 15 seconds left. It's 1st and 10. We're approaching the red zone. Can I take a shot? Oh, Jackson, step up. Yes, sir. Tons of room for Jackson Dart. 2nd and inches. There's our first time out. All right, 2nd and inches. 10 seconds to go. And Scadaboo's wide open. Nobody on him. They sent a 0 blitz. Nobody accounted for Cam Scadaboo. We take a 7-3 lead. Okay, what do we got? There's a handoff of Amarian Hampton. He's tripped up after 2 yards. We're sending a big blitz here. We are sending a big blitz here. I'm on Tyler Nubin. Let's see what we can make out of this. Coming in hot. Hey, Javon Holland makes the tackle. Dude, we might have the greatest red zone defense. Maybe that's what this whole rebuild is about, is just our red zone defense. Is that a run? Is that Amarian Hampton run? Micah McFadden, no! Holy angles, guys. What are we doing? Why can't Amarian Hampton do that on my fantasy team? Fraud? Well, we got 7 points in the sim, and now we just got to hold on to the lead. I feel like Jackson Dart must have hit like Malik Neighbors for a big one, and I could do the same, except Jackson Dart just threw the shittiest. I tell you what, when you're under pressure, you throw really bad balls this year, and I was under pressure on that when Malik Neighbors honestly had so much room. And once again, dude, this Chargers pass rush is getting right to me. They're not sending a lot of heat. I'm just getting dogged. All right, let's see if we can make a big play right here. Jackson Dart. Jackson Dart, the scrambling maniac. I didn't expect to scramble so much with Jackson Dart. I tell you what, a better man would be managing this clock here, but I'm not a better man. And I'm not pretending to be either. Cam, Scadaboo! He just ran through Derwin James, mind you. That's Derwin James. Cam Scadaboo is one of like 3 backs in the league right now that I could confidently say would run through Derwin James. Cam Scadaboo, Derrick Henry, and anybody on the Lions, Jared Goff included. Fuck it, let's keep going to him until we make it work. 3rd and 10, this is basically The Giants offense in real life. Dude, they're covering it so well. Whoa. Getting out of the pocket. Can you make that throw, Jax? Okay. Jackson Dart, we can make that throw. We can't hit it with the seat fet. The seat fet? I'm slowly crumbling at the seams. We can't make it with our feet set. All right, we're in a shoot clock scenario, so I think the play action might get him to bite. Is that true? It is. And Malik's wide open. Caught. Yes, I could be chewing the clock. I absolutely could be. But how would I get Malik Neighbors another touchdown if we did that? All right, 1st and 10. Getting out on the right side. Malik Neighbors. Never quit on the play, kid. Let's go. Malik Neighbors in the Giants. Dude, Benjamin St. Juste trying to steal the spotlight. That was a Malik Neighbors tutty, bro. Get out of the hey. Was that Santa? Did Santa just put all his presents in the sack? Or did we just steal from someone's home? No way. So it's 21-10. The Chargers went for it on 4th down, and they got stuffed. So we can actually get another touchdown here. And nobody's on Scattaboo. Big truck. Ooh. You know how badly I want to truck someone with Cam Scattaboo? Listen, Scattaboo's not going to progress on his own, man. We got to give him these reps because he's a guy you really got to force the football to, unfortunately. There's Scattaboo. Oh, my God. Get in. 2nd and goal on the 1. We're going halfback ISO Cam Scattaboo. Give him his 2nd touchdown of the day. Malik Neighbors with 1. Scattaboo with 2. His big ass trying to do the Amon-Ra. Jackson Dyer said, I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. But the Giants are cooking. 28-10. Head coach Booby Honker. Justin Herbert, yeah, go cry about it to Madison Beer, you fucking fraud. I feel no sympathy. Jackson Dart's more handsome anyway. Let's go. Let's get it, baby. After an 0-3 start to the season, the New York Giants finally have their first win. And it was a great game. Jackson Dart, 200 yards, 3 touchdowns. I do have an interception. Scattaboo had 5 carries for 20 and a touchdown. And Wan'Dale Robinson, 6 for 100 and a touchdown. Malik Neighbors, 5 for 55. Scattaboo had more receiving yards than Malik Neighbors. Get gooder. All right, gentlemen, let's see how the rest of this 2025 season goes. The 2025 season went as expected for the New York Giants. Jackson Dart struggled in his first year as a starter. Cam Scattaboo and Malik Neighbors did their best. But in the end, the Giants would end with a 5-12 record. Certainly not winning any Super Bowls this year. The Super Bowl was anything but expected, though. The Kansas City Chiefs would take on the New Orleans Saints, with the Chiefs winning yet another Super Bowl and Chris Jones winning Super Bowl MVP. A Chris Jones Super Bowl MVP is certainly not outside of anybody's wheelhouse, right? The real shocker was 77 overall Spencer Rattler bringing the New Orleans Saints to the Super Bowl. Another shocker being Madden thinking that's what Spencer Rattler looks like. Who the hell is that? A legitimate miracle to bring this roster to the Super Bowl in simulation when they started the season 0-2. I have never seen that. Dude, Jackson Dart's first season, so bad. I can't sugarcoat this at all. 17 touchdowns, 17 interceptions. I mean, I put him in a tough spot, making him the starter at such a low overall, but that's the only legitimate way to develop him. Scattaboo was actually pretty solid. 964 and 6 behind that O-line is really good. Receiving, Malik Neighbors, 1,209, really good season. Wan'Dale Robinson added 1,005. Defensively really is our only strong suits. Brian Bird's 15.5. Dexter Lawrence, 10.5. Abdul Carter, 9. Dude, 9 sacks was hoping was enough for Defensive Rookie of the Year, but Jalen Walker ended up getting it. I don't know if we have to move on past Jackson Dart yet. I think this draft will really tell us what we want to do. If a beautiful, excellent quarterback lands in our laps, we got to take it. But if it's not there, it's not there. Greg Rousseau led the league. Bunch of dudes with 5 interceptions. Puka with 1,822 touchdowns. Dude, that Rams playbook is crazy. Derrick Henry rushed for 1,814 touchdowns. And Justin Herbert goes for 4,800 yards, 41 and 6. Damn. Your usual suspects in this top 5. Herbert, Allen, Mahomes, Burrow, and Daniels. I will say a part of our problem is likely that Giants offense just isn't that great. After seeing Puka go for 1,822, why don't we try out the Rams playbook? So, Rams offensive playbook, which is a zone run West Coast scheme, which we were already running. So that's perfect. I still like our defense. Also, apologies. I said we had 5 wins. We actually had 6 wins. 6-11. That's not horrible. What we don't really have is cap space. I mean, we've got a little bit. We can make a small free agent signing, but it's unlikely we're going to get a monster here. George Pickens is available, but he wants $26 million a year. You're out of your mind. What I really want is offensive line. Tevin Jenkins is available, and he's moderately interested in our roster I'm going to go a very player-friendly deal. Would love to beef up the O-line as my sole free agent signing. Yes. Tevin Jenkins is a New York Giant. An 82 overall, 28-year-old offensive lineman. That's perfect. That's a great signing for us. No doubt this is going to be a scary NFL draft. We have round 1, pick 5. I'm trading down. There's nothing that I need at round 1, pick 5 that's good enough. I mean, you never know what's actually available, but I just want capital. I want 2 picks in the first round if anyone's got it. Dude, people are shelling out. At the least, I want 2 first-round picks. Dude, the Bills want to give me a first, another first, a third, a fourth, and a 7th. I'm doing it. I'm taking this. I don't think I need that pick. We're going to find out, though. I'm going offensive line with this pick, too. Offensive line free agency signing, and then Jordan Tatum can go to right tackle. He's got excellent physicals. I got to assume he's hidden dev. His true value is not great. He is hidden dev. We got a hidden dev right tackle now. So we got a new left guard, hidden dev right tackle. Start with this O-line. Bro, I'm so deep in the weeds here. But look at this day 3 D tackle. Dude, I can't tell if I'm high or what. But this is a 6'4", 350-pound nose tackle out of Notre Dame. I have never seen a player that is day 3 have this good of physical stats. I mean, like, you see it every once in a while, but great speed, strength, agility, and acceleration. He was the best D tackle in multiple drills. And he's a day 3 guy? I'm taking him. I'm taking Oh, shit. Bang. An A+ pick. He was 16th in true value. 16th? This day 3 D tackle was the 16th best player in the class. And he's normal dev. Okay, well, we did get a steal. A 3rd round steal, no question. 92 strength, 83 excel, 75 speed. And he's a high overall. He's just not interesting. All right, let me see this draft recap. Oh my God, Dom Dane was our highest overall player. He was not hidden dev. Tatum was hidden dev. And then this was my bad. I accidentally skipped over this pick. I do that sometimes. I click advance to next user pick and it selects someone for you. And it really wasn't a good pickup. It's a fast pass coverage linebacker, Bryce Church out of Texas. Would like to have that one back, but it's not the end of the world. Let's take a look around the entire NFL. The best player in the class was Jeremy Johnson. Bro, if it's a USC safety and they're in the first round, they're a freak show. Now, the thing I'll say, he is an 84 overall, but he's only got 86 speed. That's very slow for a safety. So, really good player. Next best was a left tackle. At round 1, pick 5, I'm really interested what player was taken, because that's the pick we traded down off of. Round 1, pick 5 was Jalen Allen. He went to the Buffalo Bills. He's a 74 overall edge rusher, and he's normal dev. That was an elite trade down, big time. The 2 best quarterbacks, and honestly, the 2 guys that like would have replaced Jackson Dart, and my game just crashed. But yeah, you see those 2 quarterbacks, Spiegel and Allman. One was an 80 overall, the other was a 74. So we couldn't have gotten either anyway, unless we traded up. Before we kick off this next season, I want instant turnaround on this Bills pick. Round 1, pick 28 from the Buffalo Bills. Ooh, wait a minute, bro. The Chargers drafted a 6'6" hidden dev tight end. I kind of want him. I will give you Theo Vaughn from Wish and my round 1 pick for your 78 overall hidden dev tight end. But you've got to give me a 2nd rounder. I'm him. So the idea here is we are giving Jackson Dart absolutely no excuse to fail. Like, Jackson Dart must succeed. He's a 76 overall now, so he is up. Malik Neighbors, Wan'Dale Robinson, Slayton, Cam Scadaboo. We got Whitlock, the new tight end. We got Tevin Jenkins out of free agency. We got Jordan Tatum in the draft. O-line and offense look a lot better. Defensively, Abdul Carter's up to a superstar. Brian Burns, Dexter Lawrence. Defense still looks great. And there's Bryce Church getting reps. And there's Dom Dane, normal dev, hanging out. Our first game of the 2026 season is against the Dallas Cowboys. This is a game that I would love to play the moments on. I'll rock the classic home uniforms today. Oh, shit. Not exactly the best weather conditions, but I think we'll be able to make this work. Hey, Malik Neighbors, I see you. I saw Wan'Dale Robinson in there. What about the Dallas Cowboys? How do we feel about the Dallas Cowboys? They've actually played pretty good football in real life. They just, I mean, shoot, 37-40 last time we played them. This is actually like a big game. We would love to pick up this win right here. All right, I swear I always find us on defense getting ready to stuff a run. The thing is, that's exactly what we do. Javonte Williams can't go anywhere. Speaking of Javonte Williams, man, Javonte Williams having a really good season right now. Much better than expected. Yeah, Muasau. Hey, oh, Dak's gonna take off. He's actually got some room. He slid a little early there. I don't know. I feel like that could almost got that first down, but that works for us. 3rd and 5. We're going man blitz. Man blitz, and I'm on Bryce Church, the rookie. Bryce Church. Bryce Church. Almost got it. Hey, good defense. He put that ball up in the back. That was almost catchable. Dude, I swear, every time we come in on defense, we hold him to a field goal. And Banks is going to come in and try and block this, but no roughing the kickers today. Nice work. Jeez, Brandon Aubrey in the rain, no question. He just buried it. All right, here we go. 3rd and 10 for Jackson Dart. Malik Neighbors in the backfield. No wonder this Rams playbook is so sick. I got Malik Neighbors in the backfield. I feel like that's going to be a mismatch. Oh, my God, it would have been. It would have been if Jackson Dart could throw the football. My goodness, we missed the field goal, too. Dallas gets another field goal, and we have a 2-minute drill. Dude, Jackson Dart, man, we got to start hitting some footballs. Maybe we make the game. Let's slow the game down and make it a little bit easier. And a perfect way to do that is it. Oh my God, Malik has so much room. Malik Neighbors on a drag is going to break an ankle and go 70 yards. Malik Neighbors trying to throw short just to make it easy for Jackson Dart. And Malik Neighbors takes it 70 yards to the house with a juke on the end of it. You know when they call a quarterback a yak merchant? I think that is the exact reason they call quarterbacks yak merchants. Is that right there? They go empty on their next drive, and we've got a 3rd down alert again. This is 3rd and inches, though, and I can tell you one thing. Cam Scadaboo was built for this. They're in goal line. Oh, my God, they're in goal line. Never mind. I cannot go to Cam Scadaboo here. They're actually in goal line. I'm going to motion Wandale out. Goal line defense. That's fine by Malik Neighbors. He's not going to do it again, is he? Dude, Malik Neighbors is a cheat code. He's actually a cheat code. I don't even know what to say. All right, we're giving this one to Big Cam Scadaboo. Let's go blow somebody up. Pushes forward for 3 yards. All right, 3rd and 14. Can we convert this somehow? This will not be an easy conversion. Fuck it, Malik Neighbors down there somewhere. Dude, who is supposed to be on Malik Neighbors? And how did you just let... I'm mad at the Dallas Cowboys for that, man. Although it kind of felt like that's how they played the Giants in real life. You know, obvious passing situation, and Malik Neighbors still somehow gets over the top. All right, I'm accidentally using Dexter Lawrence. It does not matter because Brian Burns is Brian Burns. Hey, here we go. Dude, this D-line is so exciting. All right, I'm on Bryce Church as we get the pressure of a lifetime. Oh, take an angle, dummy. Take an angle, okay? You washed fraud. Dak is struggling in the rain, that's for sure. 3rd and 6. I'm going on Bryce Church. Bryce Church with the blitz. The rookie. Oh, get through. No, yeah, what a stop. Oh, they got to go for it. Dude, I kind of want to be Abdul Carter. I'm going to be Abdul Carter today. 4th and 6. Abdul Carter double teamed. I can't get off it. No, bro. Oh, get up, Javon. I was not built to be a user defensive lineman, but we hit stick Dak Prescott, and we can end this game right here, right now. I think this Rams playbook is going to prove to be a really good addition. You know, it is a bummer that some playbooks are just doomed. Like, some playbooks just suck, and it's really hard. That's why there's certain teams you just never see make the Super Bowl, and a big part of that is their playbook. So I'm thinking with this switch over to Los Angeles Rams, could be a really historic season for the boys. I continue to put Malik Neighbors on these deep posts, and he's just so lethal on it. Oh my God, is that Cam's bad ball? Bad ball. Scadaboo kind of had him beat. Although 3rd and 3, I shouldn't be doing any of this anyway. Let's see if Scadaboo can save my poor decision-making with a beautiful inside zone here. Go, Scadaboo! He stays up, freak. Timeout, Dallas. I'm fully aware I can nail it, you guys. I'm fully aware. You don't gotta tell me. I can also do that. Throw of the century. That might have been the throw of the century. It's one of the throws of all time. Malik Neighbors just slipped. Dude, the rain is actually no joke. He just slipped trying to get out of his release. I'm staying right in it, though. Dude, they can't guard Malik Neighbors. They can stop Jackson Dart, though. All right, 4th and 2 to put this ball game away. Cam Scadaboo. Oh, my God, he caught it. Cam Scadaboo. I'm going yard, man. I haven't had enough yet. I haven't had my fill quite yet. That's why I go Malik Neighbors. Big catch. 7 targets, 7 receptions, 177 yards. That really is a Malik Neighbors stat line, isn't it? All right, I'm going to go give Malik this little out route. That's a lethal ass route, man. That route, I think I banned that. Didn't matter. We're facing Dallas, baby. We do not take our foot off the gas. Scatterboo corner. Oh, my goodness. Does it matter? When I get stuffed like that, I don't think it matters. Jeez. 3rd and goal. This will be one of our final handoffs of the game. In the rain, in MetLife. Oh, my God. Well, Dallas, if you'd done this all game, you wouldn't be losing. Can we get a final playoff? 4th and goal. Final play of the game, Malik Neighbors. DPI. Oh, give me a DPI and give me one more play and let me score on the Cowboys. Yes. Dude, even the refs were like, yeah, this game is over, but what if the Giants scored one more touchdown? Wouldn't that be cool? Wouldn't it be cool if Scatterboo got one right here? Wouldn't that be cool? Cam Scatterboo. Dude, he's addicted to this celebration. You can't stop the kid. He wants to do it so bad. Cam Scatterboo and the New York Giants start the 2026 season 1-0. NFC Offensive Player of the Week, Malik Neighbors. NFC Defensive Player of the Week, Abdul Carter. 5 tackles, 3 sacks. That's a beautiful thing. The rest of the 2026 season continued. That first win for the New York Giants was foreshadowing for the rest of the season. 2026 was amazing for Jackson Dart, Cam Scatterboo, Malik Neighbors, and the rest of this Giants roster, propelling the team to a 12-5 record and landing them a wild card playoff game against the Arizona Cardinals. It is honest to God, dude, it's actually kind of ridiculous. So last year, Jackson Dart with Giants playbook is 17-17. This year, with the Rams playbook, a new tight end, a new offensive line. So yes, there were other factors at play, but 4,200 yards, 45-8. We gave him all the weapons. We gave him the best possible playbook, and he absolutely flourished. Dude, that's like almost MVP stats. Well, I've seen enough. A New York quarterback had one good season. Let's give him $150 million. That puts Jackson Dart in the top 5 alongside Kyler Murray, who we're about to play in the playoffs. Jackson Dart might win MVP. This is an MVP stat line. He legitimately might win MVP. Actually insane how good that playbook is. Scatterboo at 1,100 yards, 10 touchdowns. Beautiful work. Receiving, oh my God. I might have to start banning Rams playbook. This is OP as that's crazy. Malik Neighbors, 1,620 touchdowns. Slayton had 8. Whitlock had 6 and 477. Scatterboo had 5. So Cam Scatterboo had 25 touchdowns. Sorry, 15 touchdowns. My brain doesn't work sometimes. You guys know this. Abdul Carter is looking for Defensive Player of the Year. 18 sacks, 15 out of Lawrence, and 14.5 out of Brian Burns. You know, I thought this rebuild was going to be tough. It is actually, like, this team actually is so ready to be good. They just need good quarterback play. That's it. This team is completely complete without that. And now we've got it. Jimmy Garoppolo's the backup. Cry about it. I got the most handsome quarterbacks in the league, bro. We won't get to see any depth trait upgrades until the end of this season. I have to assume Jackson Dart will be star at the very least. Malik Neighbors is a 99 overall, but he's not X Factor yet. He should get that. O-line looks amazing. Defense has always been amazing. It's gonna be a banger first playoff game right here. Let's keep our eyes on the prize, though. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We gotta take on the Cardinals here. It's also kind of rare to see the Cardinals usually really struggle in franchise. So for Kyler to be top 5 with Cardinals playbook, Arizona must be doing something right here for this wild card game. 12-5 Giants taking on the 11-6 Cardinals. What do you got, Bobby? What do you got, Bobby? Damn, good yards for Trey Benson. Marvin Harrison Jr. is talking shit. Quit talking shit. Dude, I've never seen Arizona be good. Handoff, Trey Benson runs right into Brian Burns. Nice defense. Dude, he just threw a dot on me. Kyler Murray, hello. We're down 14-6. My next moment comes on offense. We pretty much didn't do much there. I mean, I got a score and a 2-point conversion here. Although Malik Neighbors is... Why do teams, like, just ignore my best player? They just be ignoring Malik Neighbors. Awesome season, just go flat against the Cardinals? That can't be right. Cam Scatterboo. No, he just bumped a teammate. That was a tutty. Scatterboo had him. Dude, split wide receiver backfield is such a sick playbook. This goes so hard. There's a flag. I'm hoping that's a free play. Malik. And he caught it. It was an offsides. I'm just going to decline it. I'll take second and short. We're going to go slam here. Scataboo. Up the gut. Didn't really follow the hole there. Might have been a tutty. Well, if that's man coverage, it's a touchdown, Malik Neighbors. Oh, it's not. Jackson Dart, try and get away. Scataboo. Scataboo. Breaks the tackle. I love him. Dude, he's actually addicted to this shit. I'm not telling him to do that. He just keeps doing it. 3rd and 4, we go to overtime. It looks like we got the 2-point conversion. It didn't let me play it, but we got it. Now we're sitting in OT, and I see man coverage on Malik Neighbors. I just feel like you got to take that shot. Great defense. I respect the great defense, but you got to take that shot. So it's still overtime. I guess defense got to stop. I think we're in the position where a field goal would win this game for us, but I got to say, I would just like to get a touchdown here because you never know with Madden. Oh, Whitlock, the rookie tight end. Whitlock. Oh, I thought he was going to stay up. So that's our guy from the Chargers. Traded a 1st-round pick for Whitlock right there. It's looking like it was the right call. I'm going to hit him again. Dude, he's got flow. He's got the flow. I'm staying 5 wide. Jackson Dart is just slinging right now. I don't see any reason to switch it. Linebacker on Malik Neighbors. It's over. Oh, I thought he caught that. 3rd and 7. I think the field goal wins it. Let's just go Scataboo on the ground. Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to get a 1st down off of this. Scataboo! Dude, bring out the kicker. Bring out the kicker. I think we're going to win this. 14-14. We're iced. We're iced. It should be enough. Tell me. That was a weak kick. That did not have a lot of power on it, but I tell you what, he put it in. The New York Giants get their first playoff win, 17-14. Let's get it. Despite the exciting playoff win, we would go on to lose to the Philadelphia Eagles in the next round, 28-20. And in the 2026 Super Bowl, that same Eagles team would take on the Baltimore Ravens. But the Baltimore Ravens would take home a Super Bowl ring with Derrick Henry as Super Bowl MVP, 32-28. Dude, the craziest thing about this season, Coach of the Year, Booby Honker, Offensive Player of the Year, Malik Neighbors, NFL MVP, Jackson Dart, Defensive Player of the Year, Abdul Carter. Also, the Defensive Rookie of the Year was Sherry Longwood, which is an absolute banger name. But who wants to tell me how Jackson Dart won MVP? I almost never win MVP ever. Jackson Dart has no abilities. He's normal dev. All I did was put on Rams playbook, beef the O-line, got a tight end. Like, yeah, that's all nice, but this was just like absolute insane luck. It's kind of awesome. We won so many awards and still didn't make the Super Bowl, which is a bummer, but this team's going to progress super well. And Jackson Dart's at least going to be star. I don't know if that makes him superstar. That is crazy to go from a 75 overall normal dev to winning the MVP to getting superstar. Dude, I basically pulled a Sam Darnold. Like, nobody expected anything out of Jackson Dart this season, and he won the MVP. Sam Darnold almost won. You know what I'm saying. He's still a scrambler quarterback, which I find funny because he's really not that fast. Like, his archetype is scrambler. But he does have insane throw under pressure, break sack, throw on the run. The only thing that sucks about him is deep accuracy. He's got everything moneyed out except for deep accuracy. Malik Neighbors is a superstar X Factor, 99 overall. We knew it was coming. It was just a matter of time. I'm going to give him deep elite. I'm going to go mid elite. I'm going to go route tech. God, he gets such good abilities. Honestly, just to be funny, I'm going to give him bruiser for more powerful truck and stiff arms. Why not? And he definitely needs double me. We also just had an awesome free agency. My first pickup was Rashee Rice. Mr. Drives Fast himself is a New York Giant. I just got to get Jordan Davis and Jordan Addison, and these guys can all just carpool to practice. Now this is one of the craziest players I've ever seen in free agency for the value. So Trenton Simpson, superstar. 4 years, he only wanted $10 million a year. I assume that's because of his overall is technically only an 84, but he's a superstar dev and he's 26 years old. This is an incredible pickup. And finally, I needed a kicker, so I got Kaimi Fairbairn, who they did absolutely no justice on the face scan. Like, I get that he's, like, semi-Asian or something, but that is not what Kaimi Fairbairn looks like. With my first-round draft pick, I took Curtis Perriman. I'm looking for my Dexter Lawrence replacement because he is getting older. I got a hidden dev speed rusher. 77 speed, 88 strength, and 82 excel out of Ole Miss. This is a really nice pickup. I don't think he'll be an instant impact guy, but 2-3 years from now, it's always nice to have that super D-line. Like, I don't want to give that up. So Perriman was a 73 overall, whiffed in the second round on Elijah Samuel, but the computer picked up Isaac Columbus. Isaac Columbus. Dude, he's going to colonize our fullback position. Round 4, pick 28, and 81 overall fullback out of Purdue, and he's hidden dev. Obviously, he's hidden dev. I've never seen such a good fullback. Not to mention in the 4th round, he's a freak. Dude, put this kid in Cam Scadaboo in I formation. That's our version of the tush push. It's our fat, beefy, white dude tush push. Fuck yeah. That's sick. The 2027 season was deja vu. The New York Giants steamrolled their way to a 12-5 record. And when I say deja vu, I really mean it. Jackson Dart ended with a spectacular stat line. 4,600 yards, 43 touchdowns. Cam Scadaboo picked up 1,213 touchdowns. Abdul Carter tacked on another 23.5 sacks, quickly becoming one of the best defensive players in the entire NFL. Malik Neighbors had an 1,521 touchdown season. And his new teammate, Rashee Rice, added on 1,200 yards and 4 touchdowns. And with that ridiculous combination of stats, we still lost our first playoff game to guess who? The Philadelphia Eagles. Dude, it sucks too that this is a division rival. Like, Philly is building a dynasty while we're building a dynasty, except we keep seeing them in the playoffs. I swear, any other team we would beat any other team because, like, statistically, we're so fucking good. But in this game, a touchdown, no interceptions out of Jackson Dart. Same thing for Jalen Hurts. But Saquon Barkley outperformed Scadaboo. I mean, Scadaboo is still good. 17 attempts, 70 yards, 2 touchdowns is great. It's just not 14 for 136, 10 average and a touchdown. It's a really close game. It was a really good game. Trenton Simpson, our free agent, 10 tackles and a sack in that game. Like, this is one of the weirdest rebuilds I've ever done where I am dominating every season stat, which I normally don't do. I'm winning, like, Jackson Dart might win MVP again. I might win all these awards, but I can't win in the playoffs. So what does it really matter? We're literally a regular season team. Now, good news, Isaac Columbus was a superstar. Cam Scadaboo got superstar. So Cam Scadaboo is going to have abilities now. He was already really freakish. But now I can give him Bruiser, I assume. Yeah. We can go Bruiser, Tank, and Steamroller. That just sounds very Cam Scadaboo, doesn't it? Sounds very Cam Scadaboo. I mean, like, what more can I say about this team? This team is so ready to win a Super Bowl. Abdul Carter's a 99 overall X Factor. Dexter Lawrence is a 99 overall X Factor. We got Simpson, Okereke, Bryant. Like, I will say, if we can't make a big push next season, the window might start to shut. Because eventually I'm going to have to pay all these guys. Dexter Lawrence is going to regress. Brian Burns is going to regress. It's going to start to get scary. So we've got to make some serious plays. The 2027 season would end with a Super Bowl straight out of my dreams. And pretty much anyone's dreams. It is a Detroit Lions versus Cleveland Browns Super Bowl. And the Cleveland Browns take home the Super Bowl trophy. Super Bowl MVP is an auto-generated quarterback, Julian Allman. And the Browns coach, Carl David, wins Coach of the Year. Malik Neighbors and Abdul Carter get back-to-back offensive and defensive players of the year, respectively. And I got to give a shout-out to Cleveland Browns quarterback Julian Allman, who just brought Cleveland their first-ever Super Bowl in his 2nd year in the league. And finally, after an uneventful free agency, we've got our draft recap. In the first round, we picked up a corner, Kasim Ferguson. Kind of a crazy name. Also crazy that he wasn't hidden dev. A 76 overall corner, not hidden dev. He's still really good. 92 speed, 93 excel. He's 6'2", which is really tall for a corner. I wanted to go defense here, but no hidden dev. The class also saw one of the highest overall players you usually ever get to see, and it's always a USC safety. If you see an 86 or an 87 overall, they're a USC safety. Matt Jenkins, run support safety in the first round. The reason for this is these guys all get 99 hit power. I would bet my ass if I roll down to hit power here, he has 99 hit power. It kind of juices their overall higher than it should be. So this is basically a vanity plate. I think the really good picks in these classes are like this guy, William Rays, a vertical threat Iowa tight end with 90 speed. He's got to be X Factor. Like, you know he's a freak. Or like this guy, Jeffrey Bryson, a 95 speed, 80 overall corner. That's a really good pickup. The 2028 season was make or break. Jackson Dart, Cam Scadaboo, and Malik Neighbors make up this incredibly high-powered offense, alongside Rashee Rice and Devin Whitlock. On defense, the team was unbelievable, with Abdul Carter, Dexter Lawrence, Trenton Simpson, and Brian Burns. But after this year, everybody's going to want to get paid. With the playoff window dwindling, the New York Giants were going to need an awesome 2028 season. And with that crucial season on the line, the Giants did exactly that and more. 14-3 season, giving us a bye in the wild card. That's crazy. I've got a good approval rating, that's for sure. Although, interestingly, Abdul Carter does not lead the league. Jackson Dart does not lead the league. The only person who did was Malik Neighbors this time around. So the first season that Jackson Dart does not have a top 5 passing. Whoa, 47-4. Dude, don't tell me he wins another MVP. Oh my God, why is Jackson Dart unbelievably good? So he still actually is top 5. He's 4th in the league with the best touchdown interception ratio outside of Josh Allen, but he's only... Dude, he's gonna win MVP again. He's literally gonna win MVP again. Malik Neighbors, 17... All right, yeah, dude, it's just Rams playbook. Rams playbook is just yucky. It's so good. I think I'm going to ban it. I truly am going to ban it for my next rebuild. You know what's crazy, though? We also have a top 10 rusher. Cam Scadaboo, 1,407 touchdowns. I think if I put Cam Scadaboo on like a Colts offense, Falcons, I think Eagles offense is probably really nasty. Dude, he would just go nuclear. But I'm winning too many games to switch right now. Defensively, this is one of the first seasons where we really don't see spectacular sack numbers. Like, we have been one of the best teams in the league as far as getting sacks all season. And actually, I shouldn't say that. It's still a really good season. 17.5 out of Abdul Carter, 15.5 out of Dexter Lawrence, and 9 out of Brian Burns. You can start to feel Brian Burns falling off a little bit, though. Brian Burns was, for a while, our top guy. There's Bryce Church, baby. Look at the tackles, 128 out of our free... We had a really good free agency, too. Like, getting Rashee Rice, getting a superstar linebacker in free agency. This was just, like, one of the best rebuilds. Like, everything's falling into place. I just got to get the super. Malik Neighbors, averaging over 100 yards a game, is unbelievable. And then we have a great supporting cast. Devon Whitlock, that tight end we got from the Chargers, is sitting on 10 touchdowns and 600 yards. All right, I'm not going to lie. I am doing a lot of talking, and I'm excited to do some playing. We've got a bye in this wild card. I kind of want to play the Eagles. I hope the Eagles made it. I want to take the Eagles down in this rebuild. I don't like the fact, Green Bay Packers. I assume this Packers roster does have Micah Parsons. Our divisional playoff game is against the Packers. Let's take a look at this playoff bracket. Tell me it's possible to see Philly. Oh my God, they lost. Philly lost in the wild card. So it's Giants, Packers, Rams, Panthers. And on the other side is Browns, Chiefs, and Bengals, Colts. Dude, I don't know what timeline I'm living in where the Browns and the Panthers are putting together some serious dynasties. It's only 2028. If in real NFL, the Browns are a dynasty in 2028, then color me homosexual. I don't know what to say. Slap my ass and call me gay. 3 raw 99 overalls is so sick for this lineup. And this Packers lineup we're going up against has 99 Micah Parsons, of course. Xavier McKinney, Jordan Love, Matthew Golden has progressed incredibly well with 96 speed, 97 excel. Yikes. They got Leo Chenal. So both of us stole some players from the Chiefs. Maybe that's the meta all along. This is unironically one of the best teams I've ever assembled. We are a 92 overall. It is very rare that I assemble a team that high of an overall. Long story short, there is no excuse to lose this game. The divisional playoff game in MetLife Stadium, taking on the Micah Parsons Green Bay Packers, and there's Jackson Dart getting them hype in the tunnel. This is also the first game I get to play where Jackson Dart has his superstar, where Cam Scadaboo has his superstar. Malik Neighbors is an X factor. All right, boys. Scadaboo and Neighbors. Jackson Dart. Jackson Dart, where is your abilities? Isn't Jackson Dart superstar? Did he lose it? I don't know what's going on here, but I'm going to Malik. It's very well defended by Xavier McKinney. I missed that moment. Missing a moment early is not good. Dude, I don't know how Jackson Dart doesn't have abilities. Brian Burns does, Lawrence does, Carter does, and so does Trenton Simpson. And I'm getting ready to stop Josh Jacobs because this is a handoff. Trenton Simpson, you know that's a handoff. And there it is, Trenton Simpson all over it. That's a great play. Feeling like a real linebacker, baby. Trenton Simpson, check down low. Great hit. Javon Holland still putting in great reps for this Giants roster. All right, we're back on Trenton Simpson, 3rd and 8. All right, boys, 3rd and 8 here to hold this to a field goal. Crucial stop. That insane D-line, even more abilities now, even stronger now. Trenton Simpson trying to hold it down as I leave. Honest to God, the only reason that's a touchdown is we didn't get any pass rush. We got the best D-line in football, and Jordan Love just got to sit there and hang out and hang out. and find his open man. I don't know how he had that much time, but I do have Malik Neighbors in the backfield here, and this is just such a lethal combo to have, especially if they get caught in man coverage. Jackson Dart's gonna roll out. Malik Neighbors, nobody on him, and that's why it's lethal. Malik gets a ton of yards. Jackson Dart looking great. It is 7-0 right now. You know what I gotta use? I gotta use Cam Scadaboo. Cam Scadaboo, let's not forget, tank, bruiser, steamroller. One of the best power backs in the league. And that does not come with excellent vision. I'm kind of an idiot. That one could have been so many yards. I'm running that again. Jackson Dart, Cam Scadaboo, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I choked that. I won't choke it this time. Scadaboo! I think we just run this ball all the way into the end zone. Behind Tevin Jenkins, Andrew Thomas, great left side of that O-line. Why not? Scadaboo! He's not really shifty. He's not the guy that's going to break that right there. He needs a full head of steam, and then you're cooked. Oh, Malik Neighbors touchdown. It's got to be right. Malik Neighbors wide open. You put Leo Chenal on Malik Neighbors? That's a great play right there. It is still 7-7. It is still 7-7 after all those moments. They want the Giants to go 95 yards in 3 minutes, and we're running play action. Because we're insane. I'm getting rid of this football. Why do we run play action there? Micah Parsons is all over it. Come on, Scadaboo. Don't forget where you came from, Scadaboo. Scadaboo, I need you to power forward, baby. Scadaboo! Off to the races. He'll take a clean 12 yards. Nice work, kid. All right, Malik Neighbors. Malik Neighbors, you are a big play machine. And I can't believe he dropped that football. He damn near could have caught that with his sack. I'm done talking. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have even said it. We were all thinking it, though. You're not Malik Neighbors. You're Rashee Rice. Woo-hoo! What a drive out of Rashee Rice. This is a really fast drive out of Rashee Rice. True. Speed option left. Cam Scadaboo. I should never have pitched that. Micah Parsons completely dominated that play from the jump, and I still threw it. Here we go. 2nd and 15, going play action, rolling out left. Tons of room. Well, tons is an exaggeration. It's 3rd and 8. We have to have a big play here. All right, we're going cheat mesh. Who is on Scadaboo? Is someone supposed to be on Scadaboo? Well, they kind of are. Rashee Rice! Rashee Rice, the free agent! Down the sideline, Nate Hobbs can't catch him. On 3rd and 8. That's why we get him in free agency, baby. That's why you get him in free agency. All right, now we just got to make a big play. Dude, our free agents are so good. This is some of the best free agents I've had. Trenton Simpson and Rashee Rice. All right, we're blitzing. Dude, we have to just sack Jordan Love. This game's over. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Go down, Matthew Golden. They don't even got to use their timeouts. They're just marching on us so bad. Brian Burns is offsides. Not anymore. Good. Come on. Come on, boys. Apply some pressure. I mean, seriously, let's apply some pressure. Trenton Simpson. Oh, my God. And they're breaking tackles left and right. Come on, Giants. Let's step it up. We got to play better football. We got to win this game. I know we can. They're going to go handoff. That's crazy. Trenton Simpson is too fast. So is Abdul Carter. Abdul Carter got that from the weak side. All right, 3-man rush. 3-man rush is probably the move. Because they're so good. Like, why waste extra bodies? Dude, a 3-man rush out of these guys is actually kind of OP. Because somebody's going to get home. 3rd and 14. I'm staying in this 3-man rush, and he throws right at my face. We break the pass up. It is 4th and 14, and I'm staying in the 3-man rush. This is our best defensive set. Dexter Lawrence, Abdul Carter, Brian Burns. I get to maximize pass coverage and still apply pressure. I should have been doing this from the start. What do you got, Green Bay? What do you got? He could have caught that. Oh my God, Okereke just made a huge stop, but he could have caught that. The Giants hang on with a huge defensive stop. Honestly, the defense, despite having this amazing offense, it's the defense that comes up big, game in and game out. It always feels good to beat Matt LaFleur. It always feels good. Fuck that guy, bro. Let's go. Taking down the Packers. 14-7, and moving on to the NFC Championship. It's only right that we'd face the Rams, right? We kind of stole their playbook. They have a 92 overall. We have a 92 overall. We have a slight edge on offense. It really is only right. And that right there is the face of the Los Angeles Rams, Gabe Spiegel. 2 years out of Washington, superstar X-Factor quarterback. And his star receiver, superstar X Factor, Puka Nacua. Yeah, this is an excellent roster, but you know what? Ours is too. Taking a look at your NFC Championship Giants. Cam Scadaboo's in the top 5. That's all I could have ever wanted. Our first moment in this NFC Championship is a red zone alert. Don't mind if I do. It's going to be Cam Scadaboo. You better be ready to stop Cam Scadaboo because I'm handing the ball off to him as many times until I'm in that end zone. And I'm not kidding at all. Come on! All it takes is one. All it takes is one? Dude, Cam, you got to stop, bro. Cam, you got to stop hitting that. I love it, dude, and I love you. But that's like your 8th time in this one video. Now he's just gaming. Now he's just gooning, playing Xbox. He just like me for real. They're bringing me in for a 42-yard field goal here. This is to tie the game up. Looks like the Rams scored, and we didn't have a defensive moment. So at halftime, it is 10-10 in the NFC Championship. Now this is a really big down. 10-10, 3rd and inches. Need a huge play here, and you know what I love about 3rd and inches is they're going to press up, they're going to play tight, and when they press up and play tight, there's not a soul on earth who can guard that man right there, Malik Neighbors. Oh my God, and we don't hit him! And that was actually really good coverage. Holy shit! Okay, I did that big speech, and I talked about how Malik Neighbors was going to get that, but the other thing is on 4th and inches, we can go for it every time, because we've got a guy named Cam Scadaboo, who is basically our tush push. Oh my God, I'm wrong twice! The Rams, on 3rd and inches, we couldn't get an inch. Twice! That's actually crazy. They just played spectacular defense. Now we just got to do the same. Oh my God, I just did 2 speeches? 0 for 2 on speeches? I'm on a generationally bad run right now. All right, no more speeches, boys. Let's just lock in and win the game. No more speeches, Spiegel. No more speeches! That's Cordell Flott and Trenton Simpson. 3rd and 22. Here we go. We're sending a heater blitz. 3rd and 22. Puka's in the backfield. I just can't let him get the 22 yards, and with this much pressure, we should be fine. There's no way he'll have enough time. Yes, sir! Pass deflected. It's a 45-yard field goal. They should hit this with no issues. I'm on Hood. I'm on Hood to block this lefty kick right here. And he absolutely buried it. Rams just took the lead. 0 for 2 on my speeches is crazy. All right, we're going 3 for 3. Here's my 3rd speech. You ready? Now on 3rd and inches, we got stuffed. On 4th and inches, we got stuffed. But our defense stepped up. The Rams only got a field goal, which means a big drive here, capped off with a touchdown, is going to be a win in the NFC Championship. And we start out with a laser beam to Rashee Rice. And we're just going to keep moving this football one step at a time. And there's that Malik Neighbors route that I couldn't hit before, but I can hit now. And I was just like, we can't score that yet. I don't want to score that early because then the Rams have a chance. It's 1st and goal. We get to bring this clock down to about 40 seconds. And now if we can punch it in, now I'm a genius. But if I can't score this, then dude, never let me give a speech again. Scadaboo, get it in. Let's go. We burnt an extra 40 seconds. And we got the same score either way. 26 seconds to salvation. It's all about pressure. It's all about applying pressure to the quarterback. 3-man rush. Gabe Spiegel. Ooh, big hits, but he caught it. That's timeout, Rams. All it takes is 1 sack. We get 1 sack and this is over. 1 sack and this game is over. 22 seconds. That's all we need. Quick out route. Great play, but keep him in bounds. Oh, wait, they called the timeout. Sean McVay called the timeout. That implies that he was in bounds. 1st and 10, 17 seconds. Let's keep going. Let's keep applying pressure here. Short check down. Puka Nacua eats a hit, eats another, but he's down in bounds. You got to get out of bounds, Puka. All right, 2nd and 5. No timeouts left. They got, oh no, 84 is open. He didn't see him. He just lost the game. Oh my God. He had 84! 17-13. Oh my God, we take home the NFC Championship. Dude, if you take a look on that final play, 84 beat his man. Gabe Spiegel should have at least given him a chance. I'm gonna be so honest with you guys. I'm so glad I don't play like sim, like watch the players play anymore, because they just make such horrible decisions. It is way more fun to play like this. And we get a very narrow, very ugly victory in the NFC Championship. And what do we have here? Our Super Bowl is against the 9-8 Indianapolis Colts with Dunlap, Downs, and Jonathan Taylor. How on earth did the Colts make it with that roster? Maybe they got the sauce. I don't know. Jonathan Taylor, Quentin Nelson, Lamar Favors, Josh Downs, Antonio Dunlap. Who's your quarterback? Tanner McKee is an 85 overall? Your starting quarterback in the Super Bowl is Tanner McKee. So Spencer Rattler makes the Super Bowl, Tanner McKee makes it, the Browns make it. It's the craziest sim I've ever played it. I really don't know how this Colts roster made it, but I'm excited to take it to him right now. It all comes down to this, gentlemen, the big game. 92 overall Giants versus the 89 overall Indianapolis Colts. Let's go for it. The New York Giants and the Indianapolis Colts in this 2029 Super Bowl right here. Jackson Dart, Malik Neighbors. And our very first moment is a red zone alert. That's the best moment you can get, by the way. The best first moment is a red zone alert. We got to go split wide receiver backfield, and I think I'm going to go with a handoff. This is going to Wan'Dale Robinson? Is that Wan'Dale Robinson? Dang, it's not going anywhere is where it's going. Dude, I thought Malik Neighbors was in on this set. I don't know why he's not. Ooh, take a look. So Jackson Dart's got his abilities back. I don't know what happened on that other one. I think it was bugging because Jackson Dart's an X Factor now with a ton of nasty abilities. And Whitlock, X Factor, superstar X Factor quarterback. Jackson Dart can't hit a basic out route. Nice work, EA. Dude, Jackson Dart with so many sick abilities. Whitlock with run protector, mid and mid. Dude, this offense is absolutely juiced. This offense is just juiced. The question is, who are we going to get to pick up these big boy yards? Cam Scattaboo, bruise right through him. Yes, sir. You just knew. You just knew he was going to run right through him. First and goal. Got to go inside zone to that man right there. If he's hot, just give it to him. He's hot right now. Oof. Nice play by that backer. I thought for sure that was a touchdown. I'm going to go right back to the run here. Can't give up on the run game that early. Not when you have Cam Scattaboo with Tank, Bruiser, and Steamroller. Let's give him another handoff here. Damn, maybe I should. Colts are swarming to the football. All right, we're going to zoom this out a little bit. See if we can find a better option here. I mean, I like Whitlock. I just got to be able to hit that ball. Oh, Jackson Dart rolls out. Malik Neighbors. Ugh. He's a scrambler quarterback, remember? That's his archetype. He's a scrambler quarterback. All right, 1st and 10. We've got ourselves a 2-minute drill. Oh my God, I literally just air trucked about 19 times and got 9 yards. It's kind of genius. We got a minute 20 to go down and score. The Colts were able to score themselves. We're looking to do the same. There's Whitlock. Give me that first down, nice and easy. Beautiful. Why not play action? You know, tell you what, Scattaboo's been really nice. I think they might actually bite on this play action. There's the play action. Rashee Rice gets wide open. He's going to do it again. Dude, Rashee Rice down the sideline. And for the first time ever, Rashee Rice was going too slow. 7-7. Let's see if Malik Neighbors can get this touchdown. If that's man coverage, you're in a lot of trouble. Ooh, don't need to. I'm going to be so unbelievably honest. I have no fucking clue who that is. He just got his first touchdown ever. Who are you? Who are you, bro? Braxton Davis, number 84. I don't know why he was in. I think Rashee Rice was probably tired. That's my wide receiver 5. And he just got a touchdown in the Super Bowl. Oh, yeah, Braxton Davis. Oh, yeah. No matter. Oh, my God. I scored with. Whoa. The Colts got into the red zone, but they got no points out of it. I think that was Madden sim logic screwing them over because they probably should have gotten points there. Regardless, the Colts march right back in. Why is Tanner McKee so good? We got a blitz. This is going Jonathan Taylor. Simpson, we got to get in there. This is 100% a handoff. Get in there! Bodies, bodies, bodies. Let's go. 2nd and goal. That's 1 stop. We're going to need a few more. I wouldn't be shocked if they do it again. I think they're just going to run it again. I got to get on Trenton Simpson, and I got to blow this thing up. Come on. Come on. There's Tanner McKee. Hands it off. Let's go. Bobby Okereke. Now 3rd and goal from the 4. Do they do it again? I just can't see him doing it again. Dude, Okereke's got superstar? Tanner McKee's got nobody! Abdul Carter? No, Brian Burns. And now on 4th and goal, the Colts got to settle for a field goal. Did I rough the kicker? Oh, thank God. I thought I roughed the kicker again. I got pretty close. 10-14. Malik Neighbors in the backfield. This could be a commanding lead we would take right here if we can do it. I'm rolling out right. And Malik Neighbors has got to be... Oh my God, Jackson Dart. Dude, Jackson Dart at the start of this rebuild never makes that throw. Never. Now he's just lights out. He's gotten so much better. He may have missed 1 throw today, but That was probably user error, if I'm being honest. I don't like to admit anything ever because nothing's really my fault. Rasheed, why not? Oh my God, he was going to catch that. He was going to catch that. It's 14-10 in the fourth quarter. I got to give the ball to Cam Scadaboo. I don't know what I'm thinking right now. Great handoff. Get to the edge and cut it up. 3rd and 7. Timeout, Colts. Oh my God, I'm nervous. Dude, we put the game away here if we can convert this. But we got to convert it. I'm blocking Scadaboo. I've got Whitlock on a seam, and I've got Malik Neighbors on the post. Malik Neighbors got it! He got it! A 2-possession lead with 3 minutes. And we got a red zone alert. They turned the ball over instantly. Oh my God, I'm giving it to Isaac Columbus. Remember Isaac Columbus? Remember superstar 4th round, 80 overall fullback? Isaac Columbus! Columbus, you're gonna colonize that fucking end zone. That's our land. Fullback dive, Isaac Columbus. I'm scoring on this. Isaac Columbus, you're scoring this, bro. I don't care who was there first. That's our end zone. Go get that shit. Isaac! Final timeout. Final timeout burned. Come on, Isaac. Come on, Isaac. Come on, Columbus. You were born for this. Isaac Columbus. Sailed the 7 seas to fuck your bitch. True. And the New York Giants are Super Bowl champions once again. I don't know how the Colts and Tanner McKee made it in the first place, but the Giants and head coach Booby Hawker are taking this one home. What? Oh my God, I forgot to look. I forgot to look at our defensive stats. I wasn't even thinking about it. I'm gonna go back and check. Abdul Carter won Super Bowl MVP. Jackson Dart won NFL MVP, and Malik Neighbors just won his 3rd Offensive Player of the Year. Dude, low-key, the Giants are just like a powerhouse. I was thinking, you know, rebuilding a tough team. No, this is an ungodly team. That's crazy. Oh my God, wait a minute. I need to go see the box score on that game now. So if we take a look at the box score and we go to defense, Abdul Carter had 6 total tackles and 2 sacks. Brian Burns had 2.5. I genuinely do not understand how Abdul Carter won this Super Bowl MVP. Doesn't matter, dude. I don't ask those questions. Honestly, a defensive player probably deserved it because the Colts only scored 10 points. Absolute a banger rebuild, gentlemen. And when it's all said and done, this is just a disgusting roster. Jackson Dart, Malik Neighbors, Whitlock's a superstar, insanely good offensive line, Cam Scadaboo, and my defense is just so fucking loaded. Trenton Simpson got X Factor. He was a free agent for $10 million a year. Okereke got superstar. He's like 40 years old. Abdul Carter, Dexter Lawrence. This is I just gotta put it out there. This is one of my best rebuilds ever. This is one of my best rebuilds ever. Gentlemen, I'm so proud of this roster. It has been an absolute blast. I love you, and I'll see you guys in the next rebuild. Peace.